The man Dokpesi is a friend to Nigeria and a friend to Nigerians. And I think this was his priority when he was alive. He's a man who had a focus to nation building and counted his country and the citizens first before even himself. Now, I had some personal contact with him. Recall that when Nollywood started, I happened to be the first actor that acted the first movie that started Nollywood. So we were doing many things at the same time because there were not much practitioners. There were not many practitioners in the field then. So I was a marketer too. So Dokpesi discovered that because of the paucity of funds in the hand of entertainers, that they may not be able to afford the publicity they need to advertise their movies. And he made AIT available for Nollywood, whereby you go into partnership with the TV station. They will advertise your movie and then you will have a sharing of the profit with them. That was how we were able to make our movies very popular and yet without having to pay for it. That tells you the kind of a man he is. He's a man that is a man who knows how to deal, and he ensures that nobody is cheated in any deal that he is entering into, even if he is the more powerful party in the process. You know, another time I met him, it was at the airport. I put my hand on his shoulder and I leaned in his ear and I said, "Are you interested in contesting for the presidents?" And he said, "No, no, 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 Ken. I am more interested in things being done right." And I'm like, wow, nobody has heard this before. But he increased in my mind. And I watched his political, movements. And I discovered through that this man is not just interested in power. He's rather interested in progress. If you watched him in any time we are at the turn of our democratic process, during the third term, during some things that want to challenge our democracy, you see him taking the stand of being a progressive without minding whether it was his party or not. When third term was killed, if I could remember, he was still a PDP member. So he corroborated what he told me, that he's not interested in power but in the progress of Nigeria. You could see even when his own party turns against him, that affects his own personal ambition, he does not take it out on his party. Meaning that personal power is not his priority getting into politics. But whenever anything threatens Nigeria, even if it is his own party, he takes on his party. So such a man who has contributed positively to the development of this country has really left a gap that cannot be filled. I don't need to let you know that AIT is the first independent television in Africa, if I remember. That's why it's called African Independent Television. And it took its roots even during the military. And it maintained its unbiased standard. That was why he faced some stress, even from the military and even from the civilian, government. Now, let me tell you, I was in PDP and I was still invited in AIT to speak freely as I wanted. I was in APC. I was still invited in AIT to speak freely as I wanted. I am now in Labour Party. I am still being invited to AIT to speak freely as I wanted. What does that tell you? That he is a man who is a professional to the core and will not allow his own personal beliefs to becloud his professional expertise. I don't know. In a nation where we have scarcity of such people, I don't know how we can fill the gap, except that we submit to the majesty of the Almighty God when it comes to the issue of life and death. That is the only way we can be compelled to accept this irreparable loss. And I'm here to wish him goodbye, to tell him I'm personally affected by his demise. May God grant his soul eternal rest, and may God forgive his sins, and may his memory be a blessing. And to all that are concerned and connected with his demise, I'm here to pay my condolences and to say you should bear it with fortitude. It was a loss to all. Farewell, Dokpesi.